All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much. So my name is Ashley Margo. I'm one of the SOS co-founders, along with the group here. We're missing Chris. He had to leave. He had a flight. But thank you guys so much for being here. So this is not like an actual presentation really. We're fully aware as site owners, soon-to-be site owner and CRA, conferences just straight up can be boring. You don't want to go to the presentations. Really, we all go for the networking and for the events. So at least I do, right? And so this was the first SOS regional site meetup. This is one of the requests that were made at the first SOS. So we hope you liked it. We do ask that you give us feedback, whether in email or in person, because we want to do this more often. We want to connect directly with you. We want to know who you are. We want to see, name to the face, right? And so this is just really a quick introduction of everybody, right? So I'm sure you guys already know most of us. Quick introduction, tell you why we're here, what the whole point of SOS is, what the whole point of this regional meetup is, and then obviously put some light on AbbVie and let them share some really great information, and also Biogenesis, who's a vendor doing amazing things that we're all personally working with. And we really want to share what they're doing, especially because we care about you guys, your sites. We want to share what we know and how it'll be helpful. I'll start with me again, Ashley Margo. I am one of the co-founders of SOS, co-founder of LICR. The AM approach is my consulting, and I am also a CRA with about 5 to 6 years now, site level, CRO level, and now sponsor level at the biotech.
My name is Dan. Thank you guys so much for coming out, by the way. I have a site in Yuma, Arizona, and happy to share study leads with everyone, despite what some sponsors tell me. Hey, don't share study leads. I tell them, you're crazy. Like, that's how sites share studies. They hear about it from conferences. So I'm happy to network with everybody. And again, thank you guys so much for coming out. It really means a lot to us.
Hello, everybody. My name is Monica Cuitiva. I'm one of the co-founders of the SOS. I'm also a site owner for Clarity Clinical Research in Los Angeles, California, West Los Angeles. I'm also one of the co-founders of Latinos in Clinical Research and the Clinical Research University. Just in case anybody is interested in getting your staff trained, we train everybody, including the coordinators and the principal investigators and site owners. So you don't fly blind. In addition to that, I've been working in the industry for 10 years since I got the pleasure to meet this guy here. I won the lottery that day.
He was the spy.
And Chris Albert. And it's been an amazing journey. And obviously, being sharing all this information or anything we can help with the sites, because we know how it is. We know everything we need to grow, and how sharing the information and sharing the knowledge build the sites, especially because we are kind of isolated from the rest of the industry. The only way for us to grow and to get to the next level is by helping each other. So this is the purpose of Save Our Sites, and that's why we continue doing it. It's not really a business for us. It's a way for us to grow our own businesses and help everybody else in the process.
Yeah, so I'm Judy Galindo. I'm also co-owner of a site called Sun Valley Research Center in Imperial County, California. That's about an hour and a half east of here for those that are local. I have been in clinical research for about 20 years, site owner for 17 years, also co-founder of Latinos in Clinical Research, Save Our Sites, a few other things with the rest of them here. But I work in a community where it's 70% Latinos or more, bilingual English and Spanish speakers. So we recruit, we consent, we do rating scales and all assessments. Certain conditions that we recruit, probably a majority of Spanish speakers versus English. And so I'm always open to collaborating with other site owners, site representatives to share those best practices, recruitment, what's working for you. Because what I do at my site is probably going to be completely different than what you do. But we can learn from each other and help each other be more efficient, recruit the diverse patients that we need in our industry.
Hey guys, I'm Brad. I've been on the site level for 15 years. I'm a professional smartass on the internet. Yeah, I know that like throughout my clinical research career, I've always felt very isolated, don't know how to learn stuff. So, co-founding and being a part of SOS has been really cool because I think ultimately, where does all the shit happen? At the site, right? Like we're the ones who interact with participants. We're the ones who execute these protocols. How can we do better together? Sort of a rising tide lifts all ships. So thank you guys all for coming. I'm shocked anyone showed up. So thank you guys so much. And yeah.
Awesome. So first off, just so you guys are aware, the reason why we're really happy that you're here is because this actually been an idea, but we started planning it literally just a week and a half ago. This was a very short notice, so the fact that you guys are all here is its own way of saying that this is what people want. You may know that we're recording. Why are we recording? Because we plan to communicate this with sponsors. We want them to know. This is why we also have Avi here. We want to make sure that we get you guys to be able to speak directly with the sponsor that we believe in. And then, when we're talking, please engage. We're getting this recorded. We're going to be able to give other vendors and sponsors know what it is that you actually need. But just, out of curiosity here, do you guys personally prefer these kinds of personal meetups, or do you prefer bigger events? Just so that we're fully aware.
I think this setting provides a more intimate setting to where we can get kind of like those more direct questions answered by people with experience. So 100% appreciate you guys hosting something like this. I know you guys are super busy. So just want to say thank you for hosting these sessions.
Awesome, thank you. Any other, people that want to give some input on that, how you feel about the small meetups?
Well, I think that both are really different, but both beneficial as well.
Mm-hmm.
I preferably like better these type of settings. You just said it's just like more intimate, and I think it gets you to connect better with you and other people as well, and especially in the vicinity of your own site. So that's great to collaborate, as you just said, Julie. So.
Awesome.
Ashley's a genius.
Beautiful place.
Thank you. So you guys like the setup, you like the view, you like the ambiance, right? The ambiance matters, right? So good. Getting that feedback. It's really important for us. We would like to continue to do this. We also want to make sure it caters not just to the knowledge. We want to make you have a good time, because for us personally, when we meet up with each other, we make sure we have a good time. So, it's the same thing. We want to make sure that we get to know you, also not under extreme professional, square circumstances. We want to make sure you have a good time. So thank you for sharing that. If anybody wants to share anything else before we go ahead.
I truly believe that an event like that acknowledges the local specialties, because, besides you guys who had far travel possibly to come here to our home turf, everybody else is from this area, and each area has its specialties.
Yes.
And so you can dig into it, because, the struggles are real, and for all of us the same. And you can talk more directly, like open heart surgery, you go right into the discussions that help us the most, because there is a huge difference running a site in Texas or a site in the most expensive city of the United States, in San Diego. Hire a RN, and you go from 2 to 3 digits per hour, right?
Yeah.
That's it needs to be considered, and that makes it so special, because I expect people here who have the passion, who have the interest, and the respect.
Yes.
And this is something that over all of the decades being in the clinical research industry, I see unfortunately fading and lacking. There are too many hidden agendas out there. Sometimes I just want to ask, okay, who is the major sponsor here? Because that gives you an idea why things happen the way they happen, but it doesn't mean it helps you, because we automatically, being professionals, filter what we see, say, and discuss.
Yes. 100%. I agree with that. 100%. So, as far as the timing, you guys, do you like the amount of time we've had here today? Do you want more time? I mean, obviously it's a short period that we reached out to people, so the next time around it will be larger, more people here. would you like more time, or do you think this is a good time block? The 4 to 7, you want more? Again, we're asking because I want to make sure that we take back with what you want so that we create these events according to what you guys prefer, as opposed to just basing it off of what we think works. I mean,
Just like
I
us.
think along the time, your organization, SOS, will determine yourselves whether you want to extend it or keep it short. I think it depends on the quantity of people, because you do want to give them each person significant time to
for
develop
sure.
their
So
relationship with somebody, whoever they're looking for. So once it gets much triple or X time, X10, then you probably will consider giving some more time, or maybe already going into maybe hallways or something.
for sure.
So that's on you to develop their own time, I think.
Well, if you notice, we actually had some of you guys trickle in at the beginning, right? So you got some more intimate time. That kind of works, right? Especially in larger groups. So we really liked that you guys came super early and that people came in between, gave a lot of personal time with everyone.
I think these things are good. Like if everyone can get something to take home, whether it's a new contact. I know I did because Abby's here. Shout out to Abby.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth our time.
Yeah.
That's ROI. It doesn't matter if it's 2 hours or 6 hours if you get a good contact out of it. And then I still have to meet with a bunch of you guys later too. So I'm happy to share study leads.
Yeah, I would like to mention that this is also a way for us to build or strengthen our relationship directly with the sites. So when we do our bigger event, we basically know everybody. We're gonna be like seeing familiar faces, and that builds that rapport and that relationship that is important for us to speak up. So I invite you to also follow us on the roundtables, because that's where we get the ideas from the sites. That's how we get to develop our agenda for the following year, and that's how we know that the work that we're doing means something for the industry. And I mean, obviously I have to do the James plug. We have to I invite everybody to join us on the SOS, the Save Our Sites conference, because I mean, getting your support is also important for us to continue doing this.
Yes.
And we will appreciate if you also share the information or the advertisement that we do on LinkedIn, which is our main platform. We also do it in Instagram. And I can't wait to see everybody at the conference. I want to let you know that one of the main points at the conference is going to be business development, which I know is our major interest right now, especially when the world is going through so much changes and things like that. So it's important for us to keep strong and keep building knowledge.
And I just wanted to add, we purposely kept it small. So max, 30, 35 people maybe for this reason. So we hope you like that. Tuesdays, I know is hard. Everybody works, but we're definitely open to switching that day in the future.
For sure. Most definitely. And again, just thank you guys so much. This means so much to us. We definitely want you to interact with Abby's representative. We also want you to definitely interact with Biogenesis. They have amazing things to share, and we want to help them grow. And the way that they do that, just like us, you have to interact, right? That's just how it works. So again, thank you guys so much. Please remember that Save Our Sites here, we're here to be together. It's not about business, it's about relationships. We want to build it so that the stronger we are together, the more interconnection we have, the more pool we have, the less siloing happens. And that's really the key. There's not, competition, it's collaboration. And as long as we all can remember that, things will get done quicker, faster, and better. So thank you guys so much. And I want to give the floor to our representative from AbbVie.